guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I planned on making blackened salmon, so I kind of just wanted to show you guys what I used and how I made it. And disclaimer, I am not a chef, I'm not a pro, so please don't come for me in the comments. I just like cooking, okay? Anyways, so right now I'm just breaking apart the broccoli, just separating them so they can be evenly distributed amongst the pan. And later on you'll see me drizzle the broccoli with oil, and I kind of like toss it around in the oil, and then I add Lori seasoning, and then I also add pepper, and then I also add red pepper flakes to the broccoli as well. And I think I put the broccoli in the oven for 15 minutes at 400 degrees, and I just baked it in the oven for that long. I kind of just like kept watching it, and I took it out whenever the broccoli was kind of crispy. And as you can see here, I'm kind of just moving the broccoli around to get it evenly distributed amongst the oil. And then now I'm just seasoning it with Lori's, and then I also season it with red pepper flakes and black pepper. And then like I said, I pop it in the oven for like 15 minutes at 400 degrees. And now I have the salmon, and I'm about to pat it dry with the paper towel, because whenever I put it on the pan, I kind of want to have a nice crust on both sides. So I'm just gonna pat dry each side of the salmon. And then after I pat each side dry, then I have a bowl to the side. It's seasonings for blackened salmon. It's just Lori seasoning, Old Bay seasoning, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, and parsley. So I just dip the salmon into the bowl and kind of just coat each side, evenly, or to whatever you like. And then after that, I ended up putting the salmon in the fridge because I didn't really want it to sit out and get to room temperature. So now I'm about to heat up the pan and just let it get hot. I turned the heat to medium heat because I want the pan to kind of be a little hot but not too hot, because salmon is kind of delicate, but it's a fatty fish. So I put oil in the pan, and I'm just letting the pan heat up and warm up to temperature. And then I'm just tossing the pan around to get the pan evenly coated with the oil. And in a minute you'll see me grab the salmon out of the fridge, and I kind of am just waiting until it heats up to a nice temperature. And then you'll see me put the salmon onto the pan, and right away you'll see bubbles, and you can see that it's hot, and the salmon is going to have a nice crust on each side. As you can see here, the pan is nice and hot, so the salmon will have a nice crust on each side, which is what I want. And you can see me kind of adjusting the heat. I kind of turn it up a little bit. And so I cooked the salmon on each side for about 3 minutes, but you can do it to whatever you like. If you like your salmon less cooked or more cooked, but yeah, so the salmon is just cooking. So I flipped the salmon about 3 minutes later, and you can see the salmon has like a nice crust, and this is how I like my salmon. So you can flip it every 3 minutes on each side, or less or more depending on how you like your fish. And right now I'm just cooking it on the other side, which will be another 3 minutes. So the broccoli is done, and you can see me here. I'm kind of turning the salmon on the side because I kind of like each side to kind of have a crust. And you can do this if you like, but I like to do it because I like kind of crusty sides of the salmon. So that's what I'm doing right now, just kind of like tilting it on each side, kind of get a little crust. And that's it, you guys. That's the final product. I just put lemon juice and parsley. Hope you guys enjoyed.